Welcome. It's Champion Dave from CheapWineFighter.com, and you can tell from the background music that this is our St. Patrick's Day extravaganza, which isn't the easiest thing to do for wine. Last year, I found Owen Rowe. It's a winery out of Washington State. Make great wine. If you see their wines, pick them up. They're good. Owen Rowe was kind of like an Irish revolutionary, a little bit like William Wallace, but since Mel Gibson never made a movie about it, no one knew who he was, and so the whole thing didn't work for my extravaganza, and this year I didn't even try, and what we have today is the Kirkland Chianti Classico Reserva 2020. So it's $8.99, and it's from the Chianti Classico region. You can tell those Chianti Classico because there's a black rooster on the neck of the label. Chianti Classico region's been around since like 1716. And this wine was made for Costco by a winery called Villa... Let me look up the back of it. I could never remember the name of it. Cafagio, which has been in Chianti since the 1400s. This is kind of legit Chianti. The Classico region of Chianti is in Tuscany, in Italy, has been around forever. It's DOCG. The G stands for guaranteed. And they're talking about quality. They have rules and regulations for how the grapes are grown, how the wine is made. And there used to be a second separate, or still is a separate section of Chianti. That used to be DOC, but a while back they got moved up to DOCG2. They have the same standards, but they're two separate regions. They have a little bit different rules and regulations they have to live by. And like I said, the Classico is the old one, the one that's been around for 300 years. So, when you get a $9 Chianti from Costco, and then the Villa Cafagio sells their own Chianti, and it might be the same thing, it might be different. This might be an exclusive bottling, but theirs sells for $18. This is almost $9 cheaper. It's a bargain. The Reserva means that the wine had to be aged for 24 months with 3 months in bottle. That's minimum. They can go beyond that. So it's 21 months in oak, 3 in the bottle, and they used, I think, Slovakian oak, which is the same as French oak, so it's going to impart the same kind of flavors into the wine. So this is a really legitimate Chianti. It's from the best area, from producers that been there forever and make good wine, and it's way underpriced, which is, Aaron go raw, it's tip of the morning to you. It's a deal. It's not green, but it's a really clear cranberry red. I'm taking a sip. It's smooth. It's got rich flavor. It's chewy. Tannins, which is good. I'm in a tannins kick lately, and this is a well-made wine. There is nothing really to complain about here. Yeah, they keep on talking about how Chianti is, especially in this price range, is perfect for pizza. And, pizza is no lesser food. A great pizza is great to eat. And this would go really well with pizza. If you got you got a local bring your own bottle place, this $9 wine would really kick it. Or heck, if you got a really good frozen one, it would do in the pinch. Actually, if you had a frozen pizza and you added this to it, it would make it a whole lot better. Yeah, so I like this wine. It's $9. It's, like I said, it's Chianti Classico. It's from the best region of Tuscany. It's Reserva, which means it has more aging, and it's DOCG, which means it had to undergo the strictest quality controls. And it's cheap. So I don't know what else to say. One of these are so easy, I don't really have to tell you too much about them. It tastes great. It doesn't cost much. It's legitimate. I know who made it. A lot of times at Trader Joe's wines, a really good producer might have made it, but you don't know that. You kind of guess. It's always who, what, where, and when. You don't know. But here, you know exactly who made it. You know exactly what it is. And you know exactly what it costs. And it's a bargain. So that's it for me. This is, one of my... I got to the point quicker than normal. So that's it for me. Champion Dave from CheapWineFighter.com. Like us where you like your podcasts. And again, this was the Kirkland Chianti Classico Reserva 2020. A legit Chianti Classico wine Reserva. Tastes great. It's a really easy, friendly bottle to drink. Yeah, it's just a good bottle at $8.99. It's like you're not even taking a chance. You're just getting a bargain, and that's it. So adios. Until the next time, we'll talk a couple of days, and that'll be the end of the Irish music for at least a year, probably, maybe. So adios. Keep it cheap. Bye-bye.